Hi, good morning. It's Sunita from Angelic Awakening. I just wanted to do a quick video. I was meditating this morning and I got told to connect with you all today just to bring in the energy of the animals and the dragons. So just some nice, magical, beautiful, gentle energy before Christmas. So I said the other video was my last, but this is going to be my last. So I just listened to Spirit today and the angels and guides. So they wanted to come in today. So we're just going to start the intention, opening up with a prayer. So our purpose today is to connect with the angels, guides, the animal spirits and the dragons to see what they have, what beautiful messages they have for us today to empower us as in humanity. So we give thanks to the beautiful love and joy that they bring, the beautiful dragons and animals. So really feeling the love today from Mother Gaia, the animals and the dragons. So they wanted to come in and communicate with all of you just to say thank you, say Merry Christmas. So we'll just see what they've got to say. So I'll first channel in with the animals. So we'll see what the animals would like to say to us today. So I love animals. Animals are so gentle and they're one of the purest forms of spirits you can have on this earth plane. So just to honour the animals too and listen to their voice. I've been a huge advocate this year for them, to give them a voice, because they really do, it's time for them to speak up. So what do the animals want to say to us or talk to us about? The first thing they're talking about is just pay attention to animal spirits. They're like, even this morning I had a spider turn up for me. So they're saying like they're very subtle and in your face. So the animals are really wanting to connect with humanity now. In regards to evolution and expansion and ascension, because they're helping us and we're helping them. So we're as a team, we're meant to be working together. So really, these holidays, if you're meditating, call in your totem animal, call in your animal spirit. There's a lot of power in the earth and a lot of power with working with animals. So they're saying don't forget them, that they're as integral as the angels, that they work with us for our highest good. So what animal, let's call them animal angels. What messages do they have for us today? So the first one that came up is the cow. So the cow is just saying that there is so much abundance on this planet. There is so much abundance and bounty for us all to share our resources. There's so much kindness around in humanity that people forget to look for. And he's saying it's what you look for. So if you're looking for the blessings, you're looking for the positive aspects in people and the blessings which you can see around you. He says the more that you count your blessings, the more you're able to see in others, even the kindness. So starting to be open to seeing the kindness in people. The more that you see how people are being kind to each other, the more that you'll see it in the world. So the cow says the miraculous are endless. This universe is here to support you. Animals are here to support you. Angels are here to support you. So the cow is saying with gentleness that he's reassuring us all that we are all in this together and that we are one. This is why the cow came out today. He also reminds us to be gentle and kind with others, because you know how cows can be gentle when they're sitting in the paddock, they're eating their grass, they take their time, they really are in the moment. So he's also talking about mindfulness. So being present these holidays, really being in the moment and accepting it for what it is, whatever the situation, and blessing it with love. So acceptance of the now, blessing it, and just acknowledging all the beautiful people in your life, the blessings, the abundance, the prosperity, looking not for lack but looking for abundance. So that's what the cow message, the cow wanted us to know for today. So that's lovely. The next animal that we've got who would like to have a voice is the giraffe. So the giraffe is talking about seeing the bigger perspective. It came out in my reading this morning. So the giraffe wants us to know that there's always a higher reason for things happening. And in order for us to see the bigger picture, you almost need to visualize yourself standing back from the situation. So if there's any difficult situation you're going through right now, or anything that you would really like perspective on, call in the giraffe spirit to give you a higher vantage point or a higher perspective. And what the giraffe is sharing is everything always looks better when you look up here about it. Us humans get too fixated on bringing it down too close to earth and getting nitty and picky with all the finer details. And spirit co-creates with us, and the earth plane co-creates with us. And so the giraffe is reminding us that we can't do this alone. We've got to do it with spirit. So you're almost your worst enemy at times when it comes to manifesting, allowing the life that you're meant to be enjoying to come into existence. We can be our worst enemies, and it's because we kind of come down and fixate on things. So he's saying in these holidays, have a higher perspective, come back, see it for what it is, allow it to be as it needs to be, and then just draw your energy back and change your perspective, like draw it away and then look at it from a different space. So if you were someone else looking inwards, so if you were talking to a best friend, what would your best friend say to you about the situation? Or if you were talking to a complete stranger, what do you think they would be seeing? So it's almost like shifting your perspective or shifting your understanding of it. And what that will do is it will shift your energy. So it's a choice and it's a shift of energy. So that's what the giraffe is coming in to say. Thank you, giraffe. Oh, I've got the cards upside down. That would be not helpful. The next one is the grasshopper. So beautiful grasshopper, tiny little thing. And it says, take a leap of faith. So we're being reminded that sometimes things can't happen until you take that leap of faith. Leap of faith meaning you don't have no idea how it's going to work out, what's going to happen, how it's going to happen. Just taking that leap of faith and saying yes, yes to the universe, and yes, I want to do this. So this morning I did a powerful ritual where I connected with my inner child, and I asked my inner child and my higher self, what is it that I want to manifest from now onwards? And a lot of it was just taking a leap of faith, because once you set the wheels in motion, the grasshopper's saying, you've got to kind of move with the energy, because if you stay there and the energy moves forward, you're not keeping up with your manifestations. So the grasshopper's saying, just keep leaping forward, keep moving forward, like make a decision, set the intentions, then just start moving forward with it. Small steps at a time, and then when you are ready, you take those big leaps of faith. So the grasshopper is just also talking about counting your blessings. How many times he's saying, did you actually take that risk and it worked out? So he's saying you don't want to kick yourself for not trying. So give yourself an opportunity to give it a go. That's what the grasshopper's saying. Lovely messages from the animals. Right, next one. So we've got the wasp. So, you know, people associate the wasp with stinging and negative things happening in life, but the wasp is actually saying things happen for a reason. So when you get stung by life, it's to teach you something. And generally you're not the person you are today if you hadn't gone through that adversity. And so he's saying you've got to count the, us humans like to label it good and bad experiences, but what he's saying is that you've got to count the things you've been through that have blessed you and the things that you've been through that have made you grow. So that's how he's asking you to see it. So this year it's a really good time to go within, to reflect on how far you've come, what you've gone through to get where you are, to acknowledge your presence, to acknowledge your strengths, and then to move forward and know that life ebbs and flows, and accepting that knowingness will actually really help you in regards to working on this earth plane. So accepting that we're here, we chose to be here, we chose to go through lessons, all of them not so pleasant, and it's all growth and expansion. So that's why the wasp is in there, because he's saying we've come into the world of duality, and understanding that in itself is powerful. Wise wasp, eh? Wouldn't think so. Okay, one last message from this deck. Right, the next one, we've got the big guns here, the buffalo. So the buffalo says the abundant universe will provide. So he's saying, he's also talking about we have everything we need to manifest the 5D reality we want. We all have the resources, the strength, the know-how. It's just trusting and tapping into it, because he is quite close to the earth. He's quite grounded. So the buffalo spirit is talking about grounding the energy into the earth. So we're coming to a point now in humanity where we need to start walking the talk. That's really what he's about. He says, like, people can say they're going to make the changes, but they actually need to walk the talk. And we're in a stage now of doing. So we say we want to see change in the world. Start making the changes. Don't start talking about it. Start walking that path. So that's the buffalo spirit. And then we'll just tune into the dragons. So these dragon oracle cards are from Diana Cooper. So dragons are interesting because I've only just been introduced recently to the dragons, and I never really worked with them. And then they surprised me because they're quite earthbound and they're like animal spirits. They work with the vibration. So there are some dragons, my understanding and learning from them is there are some dragons that work with the earth, some work with water, some work with air, some are at different stages of evolution. Dragons are really good because they actually help you to clear away the old and manifest the new. They're powerful guardians. So I have a guardian in the background there, a beautiful green dragon that I work with. I'm still getting to know him. He's a powerful guardian, huge in spirit. And they just wanted to come through today and just pass on some messages for us as a collective. So the first message we got is called this blue galactic dragon. And it's got here, helps you to listen to the voice of the universe, ignite the codes of your master blueprint, access cosmic wisdom, and enter higher service. So we've had a lot of upgrades recently with the activations around the solstice. So this dragon is confirming that the only way we have is to go up. So what that means is that from now onwards, humanity's going to start working collaboratively with galactic energies, with angels, with guides, and just all these beings are coming up to be worked with. So dragons are popping up, animal spirits are popping up, fairies. Like, it's kind of almost feels like we're all being bombarded with so much help, but because we are rising our consciousness, it means all of this is coming to the fore. So our third eye is starting to open up. It's starting to see all of these beautiful beings that are helping us. They've been helping us a long time, but we've not been aware of it. And so the point of it is the dragons are working with us to sculpt a new reality into beingness. So this beautiful galactic dragon is just reminding us that we have the strength of the cosmos behind us and that we are manifesting something beautiful. So that's what that dragon came out, wanted to say. What other dragons would like to? Oh, they're all popping out today. The dragons want to speak because they normally don't get to speak. So we've got two cards. So the first one is, it's a green dragon and it says air and water dragon. Elements of air and water. So this green dragon, I'll read the card. It says, helps you to connect to high frequencies, trust your intuition, develop your psychic abilities, be open to enlightenment, express your inner song. So this dragon is talking about expressing your individuality. So being yourself, accepting yourself for who you are, and being radically transformed by that. So radical, like radically accepting yourself for everything that you are. Mind, body and spirit, fire, earth, wind and water. Good morning whoever watching. So the green and this beautiful green dragon here works with the elements of air and water. So this dragon is talking about balance, balancing of the heart and balancing of the emotions. So this dragon is saying, in order for you to get the best and most out of this life experience, it's all about balance. This is why we came to this plane, to learn how to balance mind, body and spirit. So the heart is the portal to the balance and the water is the emotions. So if you really want to work with balance, you got to tune into your heart, and the color is green for balance. So I've been really guided, and my friends have been guided recently to work with Raphael, because of the energy of the green element or green frequency. So because in nature helps you to feel rejuvenated, regenerated, balanced. So this card's just reminding us to go into nature, but also to rebalance. So look at that. That's the message. The next message we've got is the Earth Dragon. Look at that majestic being. So it says, Earth Dragon clears your path and land around you. Stay grounded. Be ready to serve. Stuck energy is clearing. You can move forward in life. So this beautiful dragon is talking about walking your path, clearing the way for yourself. You're the only one who can give yourself permission to walk forward in life. The angels and guides can only do so much. Law of free will. Remember that. So we are the ones that need to walk our path. And you know how I talked about we need to start walking our path this year instead of like leaving it to others. We need to start integrating parts of ourselves, like really taking responsibility for who we are and walking our path. And this is done with divine, gentle ease and grace. So you can ask the angels and dragons or whoever you work with to help it make it easier for you to integrate your 5D ascension pathway, if that is what you're doing. And this beautiful dragon also is talking about going for a walk in the mountains, near trees, near gardens, like anything where there is an earthly feel to it, rocks, like really getting grounded and solid in who you are, really remembering why you came here and honoring your body. Honoring your body. He's talking about we have got these vehicles of light that are flowing through us, through this body, and we need to appreciate our body for what it does for us. It gives us life force, so we're able to come here and experience our the joy of being who we are. So just really acknowledge that. Whoa, the dragons have a lot of messages today. So we're going to do a pick a card for the dragons. What messages do the dragons have for you today? So we're going to pick 3 crystals. So we've got this beautiful crystal here. So number 1, number 2, and number 3. It's purple. So you're going to choose number 1. So ask your dragons, your angels, your guides, what messages you need for the highest good, for the highest light. Number 2 and number 3. So what messages do the animals and dragons have for you? If you pick this crystal here, you could, whatever resonates with you and resonates with your truth, take that with you. Do not make other things fit for you if they do not feel right. So what animal spirit wants to work with you right now? What messages do they have? So the first card is Be Playful. Sandpiper spirit. Go for a jog. Go out and play. Enjoy life. Today is the day you choose to start having some fun. Start smiling. Start just seeing life through the eyes of a child. If you need to sit with a child, go and sit with a child. Watch some YouTube videos of children who are laughing. It will make you laugh. There's actually research around if you start, like, you know, if someone smiles at you, it's contagious. So go on YouTube, listen to some music that makes you feel good. You know that song Happy by William Pharrell. There's Justin Timberlake's song. So there's so many songs that can make you feel uplifted and happy. Or if you want to go outside, do something fun today. So pile 1, if you chose this pile, you need to play. And what does the dragon, the spirit, have you? So which dragon wants to work with you, pile 1, and why? So the message I got for you is the green golden dragon from Sirius. Brings universal knowledge to spiritual pathway. Learn about spiritual technology. Be the transmitter of sacred knowledge. So this dragon is from the stars. So this dragon wants to work with you to wake you up to the higher possibilities of your beingness. So not just looking like locally he's talking. He's talking like to go way up to the cosmos. Like see how powerful you are. What changes you can make to your life. How you can incorporate the celestial beings, the cosmic beings into your everyday practice. So this is the green and gold dragon of ascension from Sirius. So call him in, him or her, to work with you in regards to opening up your stellar gateway. So that's your connection to the cosmos, and this is a powerful chakra to work with if you're working in regards to galactic beings. So that's the message. So pile number 2, if you chose this, what animal needs to work with you today? So koala, all my Australian friends. So Spirit has a plan. So if you picked pile number 2, this koala is reminding you all is well. Relax, take it easy, go for a nap. Spirit has everything planned for you as it needs to be for the highest good. You don't need to control everything. You can just surrender and be. So that's the koala. If you picked pile number 2, what dragon wants to work with you today? Okay, love these cards. They've got all these different types of dragons you can work with. I didn't understand there were so many dragons. But anyway, Earth and Water Dragon creates the foundation of new growth. A fresh start is coming with new opportunities. Nurture your ideas and harvest the abundance. The Earth and Water Dragon. So the message for you, pile 2, is everything is expanding. Everything is growing. Things are coming into fruition. You've got to water that plant. So all those seeds you've planted are coming to fruition. You've got to be gentle at this time. You've got to take the time. Go with the cycles of life. Rest when you need to rest. Play when you need to play. And everything is taken care of. Everything is sprouting, they're saying. So this dragon's just reminding you that he's working with you in regards to harvesting your crops. That's what he's talking about. So he's looking after them. He's guarding them. And he is supplying them with the light they require to grow. So he's working with you right now to help you with your evolution and your expansion. Right, pile number 3. So what animal spirit has a message for you? What animal wants to come and play? The bobcat. So life is a mystery. So this bobcat's reminding us that life is a mystery, that you're not always going to have the answers. You've got to trust in the process. You're going to get surprises. You're going to get caught off guard. There are a lot of things coming up for you that will be exciting and almost in awe. So he's saying life is a mystery. Enjoy the process. So last dragon spirit for pile number 3. Oh, this is the silver lunar dragon. So it says, baths you in divine feminine light. Come into balance and practice peace, harmony, and co-creation. Expand your casual chakra. So your casual chakra is up there near your soul star. You can look it up on YouTube, but this is more about connecting with the cycles of life, the moon. So this message from this beautiful silver dragon is that he or she is working with you in regards to bringing your body back into balance. So working with the divine feminine. So helping you to be open to receiving, to being receptive, to abundance. So this dragon's really working with you to bringing your yin and yang back into balance in your sacral chakra. So he and she are saying to just tune into the moon, when there's a full moon, sit with the moon or sit outside under the stars. Just be open to receiving and set the intentions that you'd like to work with the moon to bring your divine feminine back into balance. And it doesn't matter if you're a male, because males also have the divine female as well. So that can go for anyone watching. And this talks about intuition and trusting yourself. So you're going to get some intuitive prompts that you need to follow and trust, and you're not always going to clearly see what's going to happen, because around the moon we get a lot of confusion. So they're just saying to trust in the process. So final messages from spirit. What messages do they have for the collective? For us today, what do we need for the highest good of all, with love and light? So what dragon should we all be working with? The fire dragon. So, burns up lower energies around you. You are safe and protected. Be determined and inspired. Clear your soul's pathway. So this fire dragon is here to remind you we have the power to release ourselves from the past. We have the power to clear our pathway. We have the power to call upon the cosmos and the angels and the dragons. So do this today. Call in your allies to help you to move forward with your life, to pave the way, to clear the way, to use the element of fire. So in ceremonies, in invocations, in prayer, light a candle. So I've got a candle here. So when you light a candle, it almost helps, it helps to release the intention. So this fire dragon is saying, light a candle today, set the intention, do a prayer. So it's almost a way of lighting the way for the angels. So it's a nice way of acknowledging spirit. So lighting the way, it's almost lighting the way for spirit. Because what they're saying is, like, you can do an invocation today, which I did, was to what I wanted to manifest. I lit a candle and I set my intentions, and the element of fire transmutes the old, but also gives light to what needs to be brought up to the surface, or if you have a manifestation, it helps it to carry it to the light. So also represents the light element. And in the background there are the stars. So this is divinely guided. So a general message for all of us is work with the fire dragons to clear the old, release the past, embrace the now, and be powerful and empowered and inspired to move forward on your soul path and your soul growth and your soul journey. So thank you, everybody, and remember to have gratitude for things. So the 3 things, think of 3 things that you're grateful for today. So it's a really powerful day to be just counting your blessings, setting the intentions of the day to go out with a heart, open heart, of looking for kindness, looking for grace, looking for love in everybody that you meet. And what you will find is your heart will just get bigger and bigger and bigger. So we're just going to do a closing prayer. So thank you for all that are watching. We ask the angels, guides, the dragons and the animals to come to us today to inspire and guide us on our path in humanity, on our ascension pathway to 5D, 7D, to raise our vibration, to gain clarity and understanding on where we need to be, what we need to be doing right now, to be happy in the moment, to be present in the moment, and to be joyous in the moment, to be grounded in the here and now, to be fully encapsulate our divine beingness of our higher presence in the here and now, and so it is. So hands on your knees. I'm 100% grounded here now. I am centered in our truth and our light, and so it is. So have a beautiful Christmas. Happy New Year to all my family and friends who watch this. Love doing the work, love connecting with the angels and guides. So please be inspired today to work with spirit, to start your day with a prayer, an invocation, just surrounding yourself with color, surrounding yourself with your guides, your team of angels. Call them in. That's their message, loud and clear. If you want to work with any kind of elemental, guide, teacher, angel, you've got to give them permission. You've got to do it with the law of grace. You've got to do it through the law of free will and through invocation and prayer, because that just gives them a head start to what you actually want. The clearer you are and what you want, what you need help with, and who you need to call on, it allows the energy to flow to you with an open heart, but also understanding through the law of divine timing and the law of grace. So have a lovely day, everybody. Bye for now.